Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Narcissist Guide. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope that you're having a good day. For those of you who are going through healing, I hope that you're staying strong. Now, in today's episode, I would like to talk about the narcissist and money. How narcissists use money to abuse. Money is a mechanism for control. Narcissists know this all too well. Even a little bit of money gives a narcissist a sense of power and domination over others. It starts off small with the little things like removing your name from the accounts and then grows into stealing, threats, and extortion. For a narcissist, money is a source to achieve status and power. They need to impress other people with their perfect life, and money is a good way to do this. The narcissist likes to have control over money. If they don't have enough money by themselves, the narcissist will try to take control of other people's money instead. Now, there are degrees of narcissism ranging from excessive self-importance to full-fledged narcissistic personality disorder. We all enjoy praise and admiration on occasion, but narcissists don't enjoy occasional admiration. They crave admiration all the time, as can be had through status, power, and money, almost like an addiction. To obtain the status they seek, they will exaggerate or misrepresent their talents and accomplishments. They may even lie and cheat in order to get promotions, win races, or seduce people. Narcissists are preoccupied with self-aggrandizement to sharpen public opinion of their image. They fantasize about and seek out power, fame, status, and money. They are envious of others who have plenty of these resources. Money is another word for love in the narcissist's emotional vocabulary. Having been deprived of love early on in the narcissist's childhood, the narcissist constantly seeks love substitutes. To a narcissist, money is the ultimate love substitute. All the qualities of the narcissist are manifested in his or her relationship with money and the narcissist's attitude towards it. For example, due to the sense of entitlement, the narcissist feels that he or she is entitled to other people's money. Secondly, the grandiose thinking leads the narcissist to believe that the narcissist should have or does have more money than a narcissist actually possesses. This leads to reckless spending, to pathological gambling, to substance abuse, or to compulsive shopping. Third, the narcissists engage in magical thinking, which leads to irresponsible, short-sighted behavior for which they believe they are immune from the results of that behavior. They descend into debt, commit financial crimes, and hassle people, including their closest relatives. Their fantasies lead them to believe in their fabricated financial facts, which are not commensurate with their talents, qualifications, jobs, and resources. They pretend to be richer than they are, or pretend to be capable of becoming rich if they so desire. They are greedy but have an ambivalent love-hate relationship with money. They can be mean, stingy, and calculating with their own money, yet an eager spendthrift with other people's money. They live lavishly and often well above their means. It's not uncommon for narcissists to go bankrupt and ruin their businesses. Lastly, the reality is distorted and does not match their grandiose fantasies. Nowhere is the grandiosity get more evident than where the money is involved. We all have desires that we may obsess about: expensive clothes, sex, gourmet food, or exquisite jewelry. Many narcissists are obsessed with money. They think about how much money they have, how to get more of it, how to keep it away from others, and whom to manipulate to get more, including how to take family members' money or inheritance. Money is their substitution for love, warmth, and affection. Having as much money as possible, even stealing it away from family members, is the narcissist's unwavering goal. Money narcissists are always looking down on the working class. They don't seek knowledge, wisdom, inner peace, or insight. They seek to achieve their greatest goal, being able to have whatever they desire, as well as attracting other people whom they can easily exploit to satisfy their money cravings. A too common situation for a narcissistic sibling, male or female, to ingratiate the mother or father who is holding them wealth to become their confidant, their favored and trusted one. This is done over many years and is a well-planned scheme. This sibling invariably becomes the executor of the parents' sizable will and convinces the mother or father to bestow upon them the largest amount of the inheritance, leaving the other siblings with a minute portion of the total. The narcissist has no conscience and is just waiting for the parents' death so that he can inherit the entire estate and lead a life of pleasure and comfort. The greedy narcissistic sibling may even abandon his own children and spouse to move on to a life of luxury. He or she will not look back and view the physiological and monetary destruction they have left behind. They don't worry about others. After they have their inheritance, they still feel the lust for money. Some pursue other unethical and often illegal ventures to scam others. For example, they may form romantic relationships that will allow them to gain physiological and monetary control of another victim. The desire to have more money never diminishes. The narcissist will not stop victimizing others, disrupting their lives, leaving them without monetary means, and causing them unbearable distress and worry. Now, why narcissists like other people's money? Narcissists use money to help them feel special and superior to others. Status items such as designer clothes, luxury cars, upscale homes, dinners, and trips are essential ways through which a narcissist can enhance his or her ego. Spending money when you have it is one thing. Spending money when you don't have it is quite another. A narcissist believes that he or she is entitled to the best, even if the narcissist does not have the money to afford it. The narcissist easily fools himself into believing that the money will be there in the future, even if it's not there right now. Narcissists can fool others by making a show of generosity by being big tippers or picking up the bill. Look closely and you'll notice that narcissists show for the sole purpose of establishing their reputation as VIPs. Narcissists do not have normal relationships with money. They may ask you for money even though they are the major breadwinner or they have a higher paying job. They may never take their partner or spouse someplace nice for dinner. Being a frugal is fine, but being pathological about money is not. Someone that has a good job that never spends their own money may possibly be a narcissist. The opposite pathology surrounding a narcissist and his money is that of the show-off. This person spends enthusiastically but unrealistically and unwisely. For example, the man with huge rolls of bills in his pocket who always buys drinks for the bar yet can't save enough to pay his mortgage each month. Narcissists make themselves feel bigger by convincing themselves that others are smaller by comparison. Narcissists with money look down on the working class. Narcissists in the working class look down on those with less money, even if the other has a more elite job. Whatever narcissists have or think they have is what they use to look down on other people. Narcissists lust for money and are never satisfied with the status quo. It is like an addiction and they will always need more. Now let's go through a few examples. What are some of the warning signs of money being used as a mechanism for control over your life? Now, assets narcissists will be generous in giving presents, but then expects you to submit without question and to immediately comply with their demands. They flaunt their money and use it as a weapon against the less fortunate, including you or other family members. They will forbid you to have access to your money or possessions so that you are entirely dependent on them for food, clothing, shelter, and any necessities. They will steal from you or your family and expect everyone to be okay with it. They will defraud and or exploit your financial resources for their financial gain. Destroy your personal belongings without remorse, especially items that have great significance prior to your relationship. They prevent you from acquiring assets, insisting that you be solely reliant on them. Demand that all financial gifts or inheritances be placed in their name. Refuse you access to money to pay your court-ordered child or spousal support because it is not their problem or the other party doesn't really need the money anyway. They will coerce you into selling or signing over any financial assets in only your name, yet they have many financial assets in their name. They will pressure you to agree to a power of attorney so they can sign legal documents for you without reciprocation. They will cancel life, health, car, or house insurance without your knowledge, leaving you vulnerable, and then claim that the expense is unnecessary. Okay, now some banking examples. Banking narcissists will open bank accounts in their name and or yours, but won't give you access or allow you to see any records. Force you to hand over your paycheck, deposit it in their account, and then deny you access to the money. Forbid you from maintaining a personal bank account, insisting that you are incapable of managing such things. They will own investment accounts at various financial institutions that are unknown to you and have secret stashes of money. They become angry when you confront them and claim that you are hiding money from them. The credit narcissist will put all the bills or credit cards in your name. The assets are in their name, but the debts is in your name. This keeps you hostage. Increase debt without agreement and then lie about it when it is discovered. They will max out credit cards without your knowledge. They will blame you when confronted. Ruin your credit rating and ability to obtain credit in the future by not paying the bills. This move renders you powerless financially because you have no assets and now no ability to obtain credit. They will claim the credit card companies make enough money and therefore they don't deserve to be paid. Now, Texas narcissists will use you or your child's social security number without permission to claim additional income tax refunds. Often this is done in a fraudulent manner. They will falsify tax records to show greater reductions than is true, then expect you to sign tax documents without question. They justify the behavior by saying everyone does it. They will deplete tax-sheltered money such as retirement without your knowledge and expect you to just trust them. Okay, now then you have the budgeting narcissist will. They shame you for how you spend your money while elevating their superior spending habits. Put you on a strict allowance with an impossible budget, thereby setting you up for failure in order to justify their refusal to give you access to money. They will force you to beg for money for clothes, food, medicine, or personal hygiene, and then claim you don't really need the item. Okay, they will spend on them but not you, claiming that you don't deserve it because of your poor budgeting abilities. Or they will punish you spending with verbal, physical, sexual, or emotional abuse. The sexual abuse, with money, when they control money, is very, very common. They use sex as leverage as well. The work-related narcissist will prevent you from using the car by taking your keys. They insist that they are more important than being on time. They force you to work in a family business for little or no pay while tightly controlling all other budgeting. They will forbid you from earning money, attending school, or advancing your career. They demand total financial dependence on them. They will interfere in your work environment by calling your boss and demanding you be treated a certain way. Insist on having access to your work emails and calendar, knowing details about your job that is excessive, unprofessional, and violates confidentiality. They will harass you at work through unannounced visits, excessive phone calls, or texting to negatively impact your job. They claim that they are in charge of you, not your boss. okay, or they will force you to leave your job or cause you to get fired. Work is then blamed, not them. There are obviously more examples that I can give, but these are a few. These are 36 examples that I gave you. They also do is, and the covert narcissist does this a lot as well. They want you to borrow money from your family, and then they will not pay it back, or they will make sure that you cannot pay it back, and then they will blame you for it, or your family will distance themselves from you, creating more isolation, so the narcissist has even more power and control over you. And the narcissist loves that, to isolate their victims, because that gives them more power and control. And it's all about power and control to the narcissist. If there is no danger, outside danger, then no one can call out on the abuse. Okay, so they will do that as well. What they also do is they will make or tell your family that you are incapable of dealing with money, and that they control the budgeting. They will make you beg for money. They will make you beg for for small things that you need in daily life, or money that you should be able to have for your daily activities. And what a narcissist also loves to do is they will make you feel that you are stupid, that you're crazy, that you are absolutely worthless. Now, what you often see with the covert narcissist is when you are in a relationship with a covert narcissist, they will order a lot online as well. Especially now during this pandemic, in some countries, cities, it is hard to go shopping because the shops are closed. So narcissists will just order online, and all the parcels will flow in, and you will be like, oh my gosh, what is this? They will hide it. They will try to hide all the shopping they have ordered online from the online shops. They will try to hide the parcels when they come in, or they will ensure that you don't see it. And if you see it, they will say, oh, but it had a great discount, and anything. They will use any excuse. The covert narcissist is a shopping addict. It's an addiction. The covert narcissist is addicted to alcohol, sex, and money. But money is their most favorite supply to abuse, and then alcohol, and then sex. Okay, but sex most likely is being used as leverage. They always claim, the covert narcissist claims to always share, but they don't really share. They share maybe a small piece, but other people share more with the covert narcissist. Okay, but not only that, covert narcissists are very, very famous for coming to people with problems, money problems, and they create panic, chaos, and expect other people to solve their problem. The covert narcissist is a snake. It's trash, really trash. They neglect their own children if they have children, and I've mentioned this before in another podcast, that they neglect their children. Okay, their needs come first. Okay, the needs of the narcissist, the hobbies of the narcissist, the interest of the narcissist, their crazy money spending. Okay, their irresponsible money spending, and then you will come, or the child will come. But I mean, like, they're not their priority. I'm saying that the narcissist priority, the covert narcissist priority is money. Okay, it doesn't matter how this narcissist look like. It can look, this covert narcissist is a snake, can look like someone who is very religious, someone who is generous. The covert narcissist is very smart. They will give you small gift, but they always expect something in return. They will remind you when they have given you something, and they use that to make you feel guilty, when they need help. If it's the other way around, when you need help, when you are in trouble, or you have a problem, something that you have a situation where you might need money or something, this covert narcissist is nowhere to be seen. This covert narcissist is not going to help you. Okay, and then they will say, when your problem has been solved and you mentioned it to the narcissist, they will use religion. They will say, oh, thank God you've been helped by God, show you like God has helped you or whatever, because they weren't there. So they will not say, well, I wasn't there for you, sorry that I wasn't there for you, or sorry that I didn't help you, or even sorry that I didn't tell you that I couldn't help you, because the covert narcissist will disappear when you have a problem or when you have trouble, okay? Because it's not a two-way street. It's a one-way street. A covert narcissist only receives, takes, but never gives. So that is what I wanted to talk to you about today, about the narcissist abusing, using, and controlling money for status and power. I hope that it was an interesting subject for today. If it was, please subscribe to my channel, The Narcissist Guide on YouTube. I truly appreciate everyone listening to my podcast. I have seen people listening from all over the world. America,